Sideswipes and refills. It's come to my attention that some of the latest batch of Gen 2 Sideswipes have had some issues with the refill not sticking out as far as it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go over what the problem is, what the problem isn't, how to fix it in the short term, and how I'm going to change the Sideswipes design based on the pen community's feedback here. Let's flip it around. We'll look at the bench. I've got some pens to show you with what's right and what isn't right and what I'm going to do to change it. So I'm going to start with what the problem isn't. So I've got two pens here. This one I have confirmed through painstaking measurements that this is perfect in every way according to my drawings. So I've checked depths on the inside, depths on the outside, dimensions here, everything about this pen is perfect and is how the pen was designed to be. And as you can see here, this amount of stick out is the amount that was designed. It's meant to be like that. Now, let's go with what the problem is. So this one is a problem one. This one is a warranty problem for you. So you can see that it is quite a bit further in than the other one. And I can see this on a picture. On the video here, it's not as clear, but it is definitely further in. And why is it further in? Well, based on all of my deducing that I was deducing on Friday, I spent literally the entire day working on it. So the problem that I came up with was that my fixturing, so the way I hold this in the mill to mill the bolt track in this pen is I have what's called an inside diameter collet, an ID collet. So I go in here and it expands and holds this end solidly, and then I put a center in this end. So basically it's held like this in the milling machine. So the issue is the collet chuck that I use is called a dead length collet chuck. So dead length means that you take your collet. This is the collet that I use. So this is a special kind of collet, an ID collet. And what you do is you thread this into your collet chuck like that, and then this thread at the bottom is loose. And it pulls a pin, this pin here, into the collet, which expands this and grips this from the inside. Okay? Okay, so back to dead length. Dead length collets hold this end, which on this type of collet is loose, hold it rigidly and push a sleeve up this way, like this, that causes this to clamp. Okay, so what that does is it's taking this and it's moving this whole, because these are separate pieces, it moves this whole separate piece away from the collet chuck. And what that does is it can change the position of the pen this way. Okay? Like that. Small amounts. Most people wouldn't even notice, but depending on whether this hole is a slightly different size or how tightly you tighten this, it will change a little bit from part to part. So what I've done to get rid of that problem is this guy. I've already bought it, and it will go into production on the next batch. So this is a pullback style. So what this one does is it holds the end here rigidly and just pulls this thread in and out, which will make it so that this shoulder does not ever change position in this direction, because the biggest problem is that the dimension from this point here to the end is variable a little bit on the way that I have it set up now. And if I'm not perfectly consistent with how I hold the or how much pressure I put on the pen, it can adjust it because it's the way that the fixture works. It's a really good fixture, but just not perfect for this application. Let's look at how you can adjust the length of it right now while you're waiting for me to get things ready for you. So if you remember this, slide that in there, and where to put the tip? There's the tip. I'm not used to working on the camera like this, so you can see it's in there. So here is my short-term fix. You can either, on the bolt end here, you could cut some discs of masking tape. You would need 5 to 7 discs stuck on that to stick it out, that extra bit. And here is what I'm going to recommend as the best solution. Take your FocusWorks business card that you got in your package with your pen, and then I have a hole punch, 1/4 inch hole punch. So I think, I haven't been able to confirm this because I don't have one here, but I think a 3-hole punch will punch the right size disc out of these. You want a 1/4 inch, 6mm, somewhere around there. So by the magic of television, I have punched a 1/4 inch disc with my tools that I have here. I believe a 3-hole punch will punch the right size disc. Sure looks like it. There is a disc. This disc should be the perfect thickness. Drop that down there. Make sure it goes in the hole. We're to shake, make sure it seats itself on the end of the bolt. Slide your pieces in here like this. And you are out to what it should be. Now, if you want it out a little bit more, you could put another disc in there. You fine-tune that however you like. So that is the way you can make that work right now. You can go and fix it so that you can use these pens and not be irritated or anything. This will work perfectly. Now, let's do the permanent fix. So, this here is what I'm doing. So this will be a design change that will be standard going forward. Like I said, this one's perfect. This one is also basically perfect. Not as perfect as this one, but it was within a few thousandths of an inch of being the same as this one. So this one is unmodified. This one has the modified bolt in it. So if we take our modified bolt here, Pop this guy out. Pop this guy in. Nice purple acrylic. There you have it. So this was a way short. You might want to put a disc in there to make it a little bit longer for future. So anyone who has a way short will get a free replacement bolt to bring them out to what it's supposed to be. And then going forward, they will be like this. Yeah, like this. Be like this. Basically, almost exactly the same. Only a few thou difference. So those are the problems and the solutions. If you have a really short one, send me an email. It needs to include a photo of the pen with the refill deployed from right above. That way I can tell and make sure that it's one of the warranty issues. If you want to upgrade your existing pen with a new bolt, I'm going to put a discount on them, a pretty steep one, and as they become available, that will be just built into the price, and you won't need a code or anything. Just as I have bolts available for upgrade, I will put them on the website and they will be there. I'm sorry that I didn't see this as big of a deal as it is to you guys, and I thank you for the calm feedback from everyone who has talked to me so far. I'll be honest, I don't like it. It's not fun, but this is how I get better and get you a better pen. I hope I've explained myself pretty well here, and I hope you guys all have a great week.